Barbecue cheddar.
Barbecue cheddar.
Wrap snacks. Icon.
OG. You guys got to get on this wrap snacks, man.
Cellulose and wrap snacks.
Wrap snacks and cellulose. We are officially entering the zone. You know.
And, no. Sponsored by neither.
Neither one of them are sponsored.
No. But, look at that.
We're back in our old stumping grounds.
Yes, we are. Back in the car and everything. But, hey, wait a minute. We got 2 new celluloses.
Yes, we do.
Not ones that we drank before. We got Cellulose Tropical Vibe Sparkling Starfruit Pineapple Edition. Right?
Right.
Awesome. What's that one?
This one is Arctic Vibe.
Arctic Vibe.
Sparkling Frozen Berry Edition.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Let's try them.
I'm cracking up in the tropical right now.
I'm cracking up the frozen Arctic.
3, 2, okay.
Sorry. Once it was going, it was going.
Smell it. Ooh. That smells like it would taste really good with vodka.
Oh yeah. Or
Malibu.
Or not. We don't drink.
Obama. Whoa!
Woo! Switch.
You're gonna really like that one.
Am I? Let's see. Smell. Ooh! That one would be good with some Malibu.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're stealing that one. So. Oh my gosh, that's actually super good.
You're good.
Yeah, what are you doing?
No, I'm taking the Arctic one.
Oh, you are?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Yeah.
I thought you'd like that one more.
Well, when I'm drinking them, I'm like, well, I need a spritzer now.
So 1 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the tropical one is like flavorful as shit.
Really,
but it's just like 1 being like the worst one, like the grape, or 10 being like the best.
I would give it with it in its state.
Which one?
The tropical. With the tropical one, I would give it a solid 8 because I don't have a chaser with it. I would want to drink this with some rum.
Yeah,
I really would. But this one
it puts a whole new spin on vodka Red Bull.
Right, it does. Yeah. If you could do it with Red Bull, you could do it with some Cellulose.
How about
Not like I'm promoting drinking.
No. How about the Arctic Vibe?
I actually really like it. I'm giving it a 9 at its solid state.
Do?
Yeah.
Let me try it. Let me try again.
I like it. It's smooth. It smells nice. It makes me feel pretty.
It tastes like I went to Antarctica.
Right.
And kissed a polar bear on their hot mouth.
As it bit your face off.
Yeah.
Because polar bears.
And they just ate blueberries.
Right. You're like, I get a snack and get 8 at the same time? Polar bear you shouldn't have.
I'm not a big sparkling water fan. You know this.
Yeah.
7 essential vitamins. But
it's the caffeine that gets you.
I mean, the tropical vibe tastes like summer.
Yes.
To me, like when you think of summer, it tastes like that.
Tastes like that.
Really good. But it's like we can make a whole thing. Like I mean, both of us aren't like that big into drinking.
Right.
We're not a huge fan of it.
Right.
But it's just like, because there's like vodka Red Bulls, which is like one of my favorite drinks when I do drink. Cellulose and Malibu.
I think we're on to something.
That's gonna punch you right in the teeth, and that right there is gonna be a creeper.
Right.
And this isn't no down drunk.
No.
Kind of thing. Like this is a
party all night
long.
Because
caffeine.
Yeah.
And all that stuff adds into it.
But imagine if you just get like a flavor Malibu, because how Malibu has all those different flavors now.
Yeah.
You can get tore up with some.
Oh yeah.
Malibu nowadays. Sorry, I'm just saying you can. You can get tore up with some.
I believe it.
Malibu. Because like I used to get. Which one was it? I would get the actual Malibu pineapple with the pineapple flavoring in it, and I would get like some lemonade, and I would put that with it, or like orange juice, and put it with it. Those are creepers.
I got a good idea.
What?
So like people that make flavoring packets and everything. what they need to do is make low calorie alcohol flavor package.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
So like, let's just say you don't want to go buy orange juice,
right?
Or whatever, or Malibu, or grenadine, or any kind of trick.
Yeah.
And you just pour yourself a glass of water. And put that packet up in there.
Yeah.
And however much alcohol.
Right.
In there. And then it has, of course, it's not going to taste the exact same.
It's not going to taste the same, but
at that point, they're just like, okay, we can go anywhere we want.
Right.
So if they want to make like some type of blueberry drink, I mean, which you can already do that with other flavoring packets, but just like,
I would think it would have to be in liquid form though.
Liquid? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think it would have to be a liquid squeeze to get all the like the
the liquid squeeze, 100%.
Yeah.
Because the powder, like sometimes when it gets old, it like clumps up at the bottom. Yeah. You can never break it up.
I mean, it's just like those whip shots they got nowadays.
Yeah, whip it.
Yeah, like where they got like the, I guess Cardi B makes one or whatever.
Yeah.
Where it's the alcohol whipping topping. Yeah, if they could do that, I'm pretty sure they could make a liquid squeezy thing. You could put some water and like, here's my 100%. Chaser and here's my alcohol.
100%. So speaking about whippets, I got this video.
Okay.
I saw it on Reddit about 2 days ago, and I want to open it up like this. You remember that woman, that 70-something-year-old woman in Arizona that got picked up by the firefighters because she she was hiking and she sprained her ankle?
Oh, the whirly bird chick?
The whirly bird, yeah.
If you guys haven't seen the whirly bird chick, you gotta check that video. It's crazy. Yeah,
it's insane.
It makes me dizzy watching it.
I'll try to put it in here, but I mean, if I can, I can't. So hopefully you could see it at this very moment, but it's whatever.
Right.
Oh God. So you said you get dizzy just watching it?
Yeah. That's like you and the kids on the merry-go-round this weekend.
Oh my God, I almost threw up.
I watched you guys spin around. I was like, I'm getting nauseous.
I'm yelling, stop! And then Bug was just like, oh, I'm getting really nauseous.
Yeah, she was closing her eyes. She's like, I don't feel so good.
After the second spin, her eyes went glued shut.
Oh, they were not opening. They were not. And then I got on the swing. You know how I was going to swing? And then I was like, I stopped. I got nauseous. I was like...
That's one thing I want scientists to figure out.
Right.
Is why do people, when they get older, their equilibrium messes up?
It's worse than it was when they were a kid.
But you said watching that, you get dizzy.
Yeah.
Get ready for this. Now, there's no sound. There's no sound. Because my recording thing on my phone, there's no sound to it.
Okay.
I mean, there was sound, but, you
couldn't transfer
plus it
it
has music in the background, so thank God it didn't track sound. Let me check on something real quick.
Okay.
Just want to make sure. Speak to him.
I'm speaking.
There we go. Yeah. I was just making sure.
We're still tapped in.
My mic is unplugged.
I'm getting some of these rap snacks.
Yeah, go for it.
From the D-O-double-G.
D-O-double-G S-N-O-O-P.
O-P.
Okay, so I don't know if this is like with the sound and everything, it sounds like it's in Mexico or somewhere Southern America. Mm-hmm. So just put the mic up there, and I want your full reaction. Are you ready?
Oh Lord, bring it on.
Here it is. So it's a carnival ride.
Oh basically. Is that an air hose?
No, that's the speed it up and slow it down and everything.
Oh my God. Yeah, this looks like it's in Mexico.
He pressed the button right there.
Uh-huh.
And then now they're like...
Momentum now.
It's momentum.
Oh, God. I would already be sick.
Oh, it gets worse.
Oh,
it
God.
Gets so bad.
It's already looking like it's worse. Oh, no.
Nope, just wait. And this is the turning point right here.
Oh, hell no.
And so he starts hollering towards somebody. Uh-huh. And he's like, yo, I need your help. I need your help.
Oh, my God. It is speed. That is going so fast. It's crazy. Oh, there. Oh, Lord. Oh my god.
It just keeps getting faster.
Oh my god. That is horrible. Oh my god. When y'all guys see it, I think someone just blew chunks.
Yeah,
I think someone just blew chunks.
You have to.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, they're watching it at this very moment. The listeners.
Oh my. This is bad.
And that's it.
Oh. No. You know what that makes me think of?
What?
Okay, so in Springfield, we had the Ozark Empire Fair. Now, if anybody ever listening has been to an actual fair, it's kind of like Sedelia's Fair, but like a little bit smaller. Still big because we have a fairgrounds in Springfield, but it has all sorts of rides. You got roller coasters, you got Ferris wheels, you got the twisters and all that stuff. Now, back in the day when we used to go religiously, they had the snake. Now, the snake was kind of like the one that's at Anchorfest that the kids get on and goes, woo!
Oh,
woo,
yeah.
You know,
with
kind of thing.
Dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah. One of my favorite rides when I was a kid.
So it's set up like that, but it goes so fast, like those ones that spin around in a circle and people stand up and the momentum.
No.
It goes fast like that. Now, I've never been a fan of spinny stuff because my equilibrium's always been messed up.
Yeah.
But my sister was dating a guy and I really thought it was cool. I seen him like a big brother.
His name was Brock.
No.
You might know him.
But he was really cool and I just wanted to hang out with him all the time because he was really cool. I seen him as a big brother. So he talks me into getting on this ride with Shelly and him. Mm-hmm. And I about died. My soul left my body. I know it did because there was a moment I was looking at myself going, I messed up. Because we were going so fast and I was getting so dizzy and all that stuff. And we get off and we're just standing there and then Shelly looks at me and I swear to God, she was green. She turned green. And yeah, she was green. I managed to keep my food down after eating
and I bet Barack was having one hell of a time, wasn't he?
He made fun of both of us. He's like, oh, here's why she vomited, because she vomited. Yeah, which I did end up vomiting after Shelly vomited.
Oh my God.
She stuck her head so far down that trash can it wasn't even funny. Like, she was like, then we found out she was pregnant like a week later.
Oh no.
But yeah, it was crazy. I never again after that. I never got on a spinning ride until I went to Anchorfest.
Yeah.
And then I convinced myself I could do that ride. And guess what happened, folks? I vomited again. So moral of the story is when you can't stand spinning rides, you always can't spin. Mm-hmm. You can't deal with them.
Yeah, you can never deal with them.
Yeah, so.
You hear a fun fact?
What?
Some say those two people are spinning to this day.
They probably are.
And I'm going to steal this from another podcast that I like. Did you know you could just one day just start spinning?
I wonder when they... It's been like 6 months since that, and all of a sudden they get out of bed, they just keep spinning, and they roll out of bed spinning.
You know those people's lives have changed forever. I mean, literally, just kill me. Like, if I'm ever in that situation, I want you to pull out a gun and just start shooting at me until I stop moving.
Right.
Because the thing is, imagine those people going to bed that night.
Right.
And then they wake up and they stand up and then they just start rolling forward.
Just rolling all over the place.
It's just like head over feet, just.
I can't stop.
They're standing there. Honey, would you like some coffee? She's like, I'm still a little nauseous from last night. Okay.
All I can say is that
I wonder if they looked like the woman. Like, they spun so fucking fast, like they went a year ahead of time.
That was more than a year. That was at least 10.
Their nails were longer. Their hair was all scary.
They had calluses on their feet.
They come back. They come back like when the ride stops. They're like genetically modified. Like they went like 20 years into the future, and they're just like, we're immune to everything. And Trump was assassinated.
Yeah, they know the future.
That's basically as much as what happened in the next 20 years.
Oh my gosh. All I can say is this.
Those boosters are killer.
All I can say is kudos to the harnessing mechanism on those.
Oh my gosh.
I could just say that.
Imagine if they got launched.
Oh.
Like, they will be flying to this day.
Still. They are out the atmosphere. They've seen the sun. Like, literally. The sun. They've seen it.
They flew so high, God could even catch them. This guy's sitting there reading his book, you know. He's like, man, I'm such a good... What was that?
Oh, my God.
And they're flying... Man, this Celius is hitting fucking different today. My God.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, all I can say is this.
You just hear, "Quita la madre." Wait, what? I'm sorry. Hey, what were you saying?
They did not go home that night.
They didn't. They went to the ER immediately.
And, you know, to tell you the truth, they probably had some form of nystagmus after that.
Oh, they can't walk straight.
Their eyes are probably just constantly wiggle waggles.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I mean that's the point where it's just like when I was on that what's that thing called? Spin? That was on with the kids?
Oh, merry-go-round.
Merry-go-round?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah,
at least that's what I've always called it.
It's the things with the bars and you like stand there and you spin people really fast.
People like to spin them really fast.
It's not the merry-go-round that you find at a mall or a fair.
It's not the one with the horse who's on it.
But
even though I do want to take the kids to that.
I call it a tilt-a-whirl. I would love to take the kids to that.
Yeah.
But it's just like, even when I was sitting there, I started to get nauseous. You saw my eyes were closed, and I'm just like, okay. This is not going to be good.
Right.
You know, and they just kept going and going and going. And I'm just like, stop. And of course I'm wearing Crocs. Yeah. And there's like wood over there. Yeah. So like, I tried to sit down and a piece of wood went into my foot. I was just like, okay, I just got to let this ride. And
I was in my own world going.
But after the second spin, Bug was just like, okay, get a little fast now. You can stop. And then she sat on the swing. She's like,
I don't feel so good.
Got the alcohol wipe, sniffed it.
I was like, do it another again. Do it again.
Do it again. It's fun. It's funny.
Do it again.
Look at that man watering his lawn.
Water your lawn, sir.
No, I miss watching people. Anyway.
Yeah, I know, right? It's so much fun watching
What would you think of that? Them spinning?
That was horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
I think where my equilibrium kind of got messed up was when I was a kid. I like rolling down hills.
Oh, yeah, me too.
And I loved it so much. Like this hill right here, I would kill to roll down.
Oh, no, not this hill. That hill all the way over there on the other side of that pond.
Oh, yeah.
That is a roll down hill.
Oh, yeah. So we lived in an area with that type of hill. Like that was on the our side yard and everything. So I'm like, all right, I'll roll down it. It was like that steep kind of thing. Well, I didn't know physics at the time. And I just kept rolling. I tried to stop myself, and gravity was like, no, you're not. You're going to go through this ride because you're stupid enough to do it. Right. And I kept rolling and rolling and rolling, and it was a big hill.
Oh, my gosh.
It was like so long. And it felt like an hour rolling through that hill. And then I finally hit the bottom, and I stopped, and I just laid there for like 20 minutes.
Oh my god.
Because the world was like spinning.
Yeah.
The grass was spinning.
Oh my god.
And it's just like, this isn't good.
This ain't good.
And ever since then, I can't do spinning anymore.
Oh my gosh.
You know, just like them. Their equilibrium's messed up now.
That makes me think of that show we watched with the cheese roll.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Chasing after the cheese roll and everything.
Yeah. What was that again? Was it London?
It was It might have been London. I think it's somewhere around there.
Yeah.
But it was just like weird sports or something like that.
Yeah.
But so what did you want to talk about relationship wise?
Oh.
To the table.
Okay, so I watched this video on the Facebook.
On the faceless book.
And sorry.
Bless you.
And this chick was talking about how she wanted to get back in the dating game, so she went on Bumble.
Okay. That's a good place.
I've never been on Bumble, so I don't know anything about it.
Bumble is so it's a woman's thing. So it's just like, so basically as like, so if like you were on Bumble and I was on Bumble, I would like you or, you know, swipe right or whatever kind of thing. I've never been on Bumble, but this is what I've heard about it.
Okay.
And then the woman
will choose
to talk to you or not.
Okay, so it's like woman's choice kind of thing. All right.
Because there's a lot of creeps on dating, which I support Bumble for that. A lot of people's like, oh, it's feminist. And it's like, I don't care.
Well, this guy was a creep.
Oh, crap.
So she messaged him. They say we're going to meet up at Starbucks. We're going to have a meet greet,
Good
you know.
place around a lot of people.
Yeah. So she shows up in her car, of course. And she's sitting in her car and she said, she was saying, I think I saw him park in front of me. Well, when I thought she said front of me, I thought he was like across from the parking lot. But I'll get to that in a second. She said, I think I saw him park in front of me. And so I waved at him, but he didn't do anything. So I went on Bumble to message him and say, hey, I'm here. Are you here? And he's like, yeah, I'm here. And all that stuff. She's like, okay, cool. I'm in my car sitting. And I guess she described her car and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And so he gets out. Turns out this person is literally parked in front of her.
Okay.
Okay. He gets out of the car.
Like parallel parking wise?
No, like a big, think like Walmart parking lot.
Oh, okay. So he's parked right in front of her.
Right.
Okay.
So he gets out and he just walks to the building. And she's like, okay. So she gets out of her car and she follows him in there. Well, behind him, basically. And he closed the door on her face. Didn't hold the door open or anything.
Okay.
And he goes in and he sits down and she's like waving at him again, try to get his attention. He didn't react or anything. So she's like, okay. So she goes over and she gets her drink from Starbucks. And so she's waiting there for her drink. He never comes up. He never says anything. Never waves back at her. Nothing.
And is he visibly seeing her?
Yeah, he's visibly seeing her.
Okay. Like they've made eye contact?
Eye contact. Everything.
Okay.
And so he never comes up or anything like that. So she said, when I got my drink, I just bounced. She's like, I'm done. You know, like, I'm not even gonna.
I mean, rightfully so.
Because she was waiting for a drink for like 5 to 10 minutes, you know. So she's like, I'm out. And she goes on Bumble and she messages him. She's like, thanks for wasting my time. And he's all like, you have a good day. And that was it. Now, it turns out there's a new term called Instadating. Basically, it consists of you meet up with a person. If they don't like how you look, there's no interaction. There's no nothing. You go about your business.
Let me guess. This woman was in the larger setting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say I would call her thick. You know, like she's not
Who
fat.
doesn't love a thick woman?
She's not fat. She's not skinny. She's just
thick.
Healthy.
Yeah.
You know, she likes her food.
Like on the rate of Lizzo to Tobey Maguire. How thick?
Okay, if I have to think about a person, how she looks like, I would say that she looks like her body shape would be of a young Beyonce.
That's hot.
Yeah, like before Beyonce went vegan, but not Beyonce after children. Like when she was teenage, just in the scene, Beyonce.
Okay.
That
what the fuck?
Body style.
Black woman or white woman? Not trying to make it about race.
Well, I think she might have been a little bit biracial. She had braids. She okay. You know, but she didn't look like me.
That's really weird.
You know,
because I would think she would be like how you're telling the story.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. There's something on my microphone. Here you're telling the story. I feel like she walked in there because, like, when I say Lizzo, I don't mean like Lizzo's fat. Like, she's really not.
It's like it's a body shape.
I mean, she works out and she's like vegan.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. It's just she's a big boned woman. Mm-hmm. You know, that's what I'm thinking. Is like, is there Samoan in her?
Could be.
She there has to be. Like,
I mean, that's what
especially
Queen
like the
Latifah.
goldness.
Yeah, she has a bronze skin tone.
Yeah. But like when you were talking about it, I'm just like, this is like a big woman, like a real big woman.
Right.
But how you described her, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's really weird. That's really weird.
It was very weird. The story, people are like, well, maybe it's because your picture doesn't look like how it is on Bumble. And she went back on there and go, this is my pictures on Bumble. This is me. I don't see any difference. And I didn't see any difference. She looks the same. She had blonde braids. Still.
That's
like,
really
there was
weird.
no difference and all that stuff. But it's like, I was thinking when I was watching it, I was like, thank God.
Did she show how the guy looked?
No, she never showed how the guy looked, which I was like, I want to know how that was, you know. But I'm like, oh my God, with all these new terminologies and all the ways that people are dating out here, I am so glad. And I don't think I'll.
No,
this is forever.
I'll never date again. If we don't work out, I would never date again. And we still have to do the podcast.
Well, yeah,
Like,
but
it's in the contract.
It's in the contract. You're stuck with me. But like, no, I couldn't date again.
No,
I couldn't date again.
I swear, like I couldn't. I literally couldn't because like we're almost in 5 years.
Right.
You know, like that's huge.
That's huge.
That's more than any relationship we've ever had.
Yeah.
And it's like we're getting married and everything. And
Yeah.
it's just like it's like starting over a new job.
Right.
That's not the same like area. Like like you get fired from your job and you have to go to another job that's not the job that you used to do.
Right.
You know? Like you have to learn everything again.
Right. Like
you have to learn new people and this.
Right.
And
like when I left animal care to go into manufacturing, that was a total.
Because you went white collar to blue collar.
Yeah, and I was like, I only know this through stories from my mother because she worked manufacturing, but I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah.
Now I'm a QA.
Because I went white collar to blue collar.
Yeah.
Which is technically yours is white collar because you're QA.
Yeah.
You're not building stuff.
No,
anymore.
not anymore.
But which is great, you know. Tiny little fingers don't get smashed.
They almost got smashed a couple times,
but I don't know, because I went from selling Kirby's to, you know, packing and boxing.
Right.
Kind of thing. And it's just like, I can't sell the boxes a box, or I can't sell them anything. Like, it's really weird. I'm very silver tongued when it comes to sales. But yeah, that's really weird though. Like, super weird.
It's just crazy.
Instadating.
At least acknowledge the person. You're parked right in front of her, for crying out loud.
Which makes me think that, like, did she say, like, he looked at her when he got out and then just walked?
He visibly seen her.
He closed the door. He's just a fucking prick.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Like, he's just an asshole. And I mean, good for her for being like, you know what, screw this.
Right.
Because, like, 100%, like, a lot of people would have stayed and tried to talk to him.
Right.
And, like, the moment, like, if I was her, the moment he closed that door,
I would have turned around.
I'm just like, nah. Okay.
Deuce. Okay, I'm out, you know, kind of thing.
I'm not a owner of a lonely horse.
There is another one that I seen, but I don't know if we have time to talk about it.
We got a few more minutes.
Well, it was a chick that was saying she was in a relationship with a guy, and she said she would always be trying to post pictures of them on social media. And he's like, I don't want my pictures on social media. I like my privacy.
Because he's a cheater.
Red flag one.
Yeah, he's a cheater.
She told
He doesn't want his other bitches to see him with another one.
He didn't even let her post a picture of the back of his head. Like, there's like no pictures at all in everything. No,
he's 100% cheating.
Well, I'll get to that.
She'll get to that.
She said, if I can't post a picture on you on social media after us being together for a year, I'm out. And so they went to their year mark. He still was having problems with her posting pictures of him. So she said, I'm out.
Deuces, brother.
I'm out and everything. And it turns out, yeah. He was in a relationship with another chick for like 2 years. I know, like, not being able to show pictures of the person. Yeah, that's automatic.
You know, I like this relationship talk.
Yeah.
And everything. We're gonna be a relationship talk and comedy podcast now.
Comedy podcast.
So I got a good idea for the next podcast since we have like 2 more minutes.
2 more minutes. Dos manos.
But I have
don't
another.
know what that means.
I don't know. Our Spanish listeners.
What did I just say? Because I heard it on something.
Por favor.
Por favor.
Nacho Bells. I'm sorry. Wow.
Baja Blast.
Celius just dropped our contract.
Dang it. We talked about Taco Bell too much.
Yeah, that Taco Bell that burnt to the ground. If you had a candlelit visual for it.
Blast!
You're like, it's like a family member died. Well, you're fucking fat. I'm sorry.
Are you part Mexican?
We could talk about that next podcast too, but how disgusting Taco Bell is to me.
Kind of have some good food, though.
I don't like any of it. So what if we like both bring a piece of paper?
Yeah.
And it has our red flags.
Ooh.
Our red flags into a relationship. Kind of thing. You know?
Yeah.
My first red flag, I will tell you this right now, is first red flag is being black.
Oh. Wow.
So this is the last podcast.
Yeah, we're done.
No.
We are done.
Yeah, we're done, son.
Done, son.
Give me my barbecue cheddar chips from Snoop Dogg and the Dog.
Give me the OG barbecue cheddar.
The OG barbecue cheddar with minerals in it. I want some Biggie Smalls chips. That's what I want.
I don't know if they have Biggie Smalls.
They don't, but I would love it. Anyway.
I wonder if they ever thought about that. You know he was 24 when he passed?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's horrible. All right. Anything else, Ben? We got 30 seconds.
Drink cellulose is good.
Yeah.
If you like the caffeine rush.
Yeah.
Oh, water rush.
Oh, water rush. All right. Thank you for listening to Mr. Whiskers podcast. We're on YouTube, Spotify. Give us a like and share with your friends and subscribe. Yes. Mr. Whiskers, the podcast.
Dos Manos.
Out.